Yesterday I got so old it made me wanna cry. Go on, just walk away. Go on, choices made. Go on and disappear. Go on away from it. And I know I was wrong when I should have been true, that it couldn't be me and be her in between. Without you, without you, without you. Hi, and welcome to Barney's Guitar Hacks, where we teach you tricks and tips to take your guitar playing to the next level. Today it's In Between Days by The Cure. It's pure pop. It's a great song. And I've introduced a couple of hacks. I play it in D, and because of that I want to create a nice bass sound behind that as well. So I've tuned my E string down to a D. So when you play the whole D chord, remember the D matches with that fourth string. That's how you tune down to it. And because of that, you're going to have to change your chord pattern slightly just to accommodate that retuning, but it's really straightforward. They're very simple chords, which is why it's such a great pop song, to be honest, because it's just built on simplicity, but it just sounds so rich. With the D, you're going to need to suspend the D. That's using that fourth finger. That's basically the strumming pattern at the beginning with the fingering as well. Remember, we were going down, down, up, down, down, and down, down, up, down, suspend on that final down. And then as soon as you suspend it, you take it off, and you take off the first finger as well to give you that change in the chord sound, and that gives you that variation. And you also have to remember, you're going to try and pick that fifth string right at the end. So there's only actually two more sequence patterns or strum patterns after that. So once you've taken it off, it's just a down and a that's what I'm trying to do. And I don't always hit it, especially when I'm playing quite fast. But you're covered by the chord, and you're covered by that D string as well. So that's the first bit. We'll just do it one more time. And I sort of go dun 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 at the end, just to keep the sound going. So always try and hit that note as your sort of payoff note right at the end, and then you know you've got that sequence together. So that's the first bit. That's probably the hardest bit, to be honest. And as for the second bit, go on, just walk away. I decided, I don't think they do this in the song, I've decided to go for a major 7, a D major 7, and a G major 7. And now because we've retuned, we have to hit the G on that 5th fret there with our fourth finger. So go on, just walk away. Go on, your choice is made. Go on and disappear. Go on away from here. And all it is that first finger across the top 3 strings on the 2nd fret, and then we just move that finger to the 2nd fret of the 6th string, and we plant our 4th finger on the 5th fret of the 1st string. It's a bit of a stretch, but it's quite easy after a while. So that's that go on, just walk away bit. Okay, now for that final bit, and I know I was wrong when I should have been true. I always wonder what the actual lyrics are about. But we've got to just adapt our patterning slightly, because that's an E minor. It's just E minor to A. But for the E minor, we need to plant our first finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, just to turn that into an E instead of a D. And I know I was wrong when I should have been true, that it couldn't be me and be her in between. Without you, and then we go back to that strum. And I think you noticed there I added another 2 strums in, which you can do after a while, but stick with that basic pattern first. I hope I didn't confuse you there, sorry about that. So let's just look and I know I was wrong when I should have been true. So that's that E minor. Remember, we're compensating for the D by putting the first finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And I know I was wrong when I should have been true, but it couldn't be me and be her in between. And then we go back to that beginning, down, down, up, down, down. Without you, without you. Remember, I'm hitting that D string when I can, and remember to hit that 5th string as your payoff note as well. It needs a bit of practice, because you've got to put the rhythm together and you've got to try and pick certain key notes, like that key note there. But after a while you'll find you can do it, you'll feel it, and it will start happening for you. So don't worry if at the beginning it feels like I can't do that, and I can't, I'm trying to do too many things at once. Just remember the down, down, up, down, down. That's your basic, that's your structure right underneath it, and then you can build around that. That's just at the beginning. Down, down, up, down, down. And remember, you suspend on that 4th down. Down, down, up, down. That's where you hit it. And that's about it. That's the song. So just try and, I'll just play it one more time, just to put it all together. Go on, just... And then I know I was wrong. And I know I was wrong when I should have been true. So there you have it. That's the whole song, In Between Days by The Cure. Thank you for watching this session. I've got loads of other hacks, so please subscribe to my channel. But most of all, keep practicing and play well.